Now that the trade deadline has come and gone, and the Toronto Blue Jays make 2 moves today, it felt like it was only going to be 1 for the longest time, but they squeak 1 in at the end. Look, let's be honest. Seeing what a team like the Yankees did, it feels a little underwhelming what the Blue Jays did, but the prices they had to pay for what they got, boy, it is hefty. We'll talk about the first one, as you know by the title already. The Blue Jays acquire Shane Bieber from the Cleveland Guardians in exchange for Blue Jays' 5th overall prospect, Khal Stephen. And in my opinion, he's higher than that, because Ricky Tiedemann, I think, is like 3rd. I'm like, dude hasn't pitched in a year and a half, and he's only thrown like 100 innings in his career. I don't know how that's possible. But anyways, I was initially like, damn, that's a hefty price to pay for a dude who is still rehabbing from Tommy John surgery. But Blue Jay fans, let's break this down first off, okay? And I'm going to give you an update about what he's been doing. He has made, I believe, 4 starts there at AA, ramping back up. His last outing went 4 innings. He threw 54 pitches. Don't worry about the numbers, but they've also been good. He's thrown 11 innings, 21 strikeouts, an ERA in the 1s, as you should be doing. Mark DeRosa said, I don't know if it was on a podcast or if it was when, I think he talked to Bieber a couple days ago, and he said he feels fantastic. So that's a great sign moving forward. And for people who don't know, what has Shane Bieber done in his career? Well, he's a Cy Young Award winner. He won the pitching Triple Crown once. He's a Gold Glove Award winner, 2-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, whatever. All MLB first team once. Yeah, his numbers are ridiculous. He has a career 3.22 ERA in all of the seasons he's played. Where are we here? I'm looking at his numbers. Strikeouts per 9, yeah. I mean, they're not as high as you'd probably want them to be the last couple of years, 7.5 and 8.9 strikeouts. But if you can get back to 2021 where he had 12.5 a game, I mean, my goodness. You know, the ERAs, just, it's what he does. Last year, obviously, didn't play a whole lot. Only had 6 starts before. I guess he was, unhealthy. In only 21 starts, excuse me. An ERA of 3.80, 128 innings, and 107 strikeouts. Was a 3.80 ERA guy, fine, right? Year before, obviously, 2.88 ERA, stud. 3.17 ERA the year before. In the COVID year, whatever, it's COVID season. $1.63. He's a stud, an absolute stud. And in the 2 games he pitched before he went down for Tommy John in 2024, yeah, he threw 12 shutout innings, walked 1 dude, struck out 20. So again, he's a stud, but he's coming off of Tommy John surgery. So what are you going to get? Also, he has a player option worth $16 million at the end of the year. Assuming he comes back, and assuming he is Shane Bieber, and if he's great, he'll opt out of that and hit the free agent market. Now, can the Blue Jays and the fans, like we've done with guys like David Price, who loved it here, he just didn't get a contract, or a guy like Jose Barrios, where you welcome them in with open arms and they end up re-signing here for long term, then this deal looks a lot different to me. Otherwise, it's kind of scary. Because, let's be honest, he ain't pitching here yet. You may not see him till September. So, it's a great thing if he comes back and is healthy and is great and signs long term, or he pulls us deep into the playoffs with some incredible playoff starts, which he has had in the past. Then great. But for me, it's just a giant question mark. I'm worried because you gave up Khal Stephen as well. Khal Stephen was the Jays' 2nd round pick this past year. And look, I'll be honest. I love prospects. I love watching them. I love watching them grow, go up through the minor leagues. It's fun to watch. And watching them draft Khal Stephen, and this year alone, because he didn't pitch at all last year in the minor leagues, go to Dunedin, and in 39 innings had 48 punch-outs. They're like, all right, you're too good. Go to, let's get going up to, Vancouver. 48 innings, 49 strikeouts, an ERA of $1.49, just dominated the level. Goes to AA. Now, he did have 1 start in AA. 1 start in AA. It didn't go well. He actually left the game after only 4 innings of work, left with an injury. I don't know how serious it is or whatnot, but the kid's a stud. Right-hander. I think he's 23 years old. He's on the 7-day IL, so he's 22 years old. And he's 6'4", 215, big right hand. I was excited to watch this kid. I mean, I was excited to watch him, Mia Savage, Kendry Rojas come up and maybe sprinkle their impact on this Blue Jays team next season. Well, that's not going to happen now. And I'm really hoping Shane Bieber either just is flat out Marcus Stroman September in 2015 and dominates, goes in the playoffs and is a stud and resigns. Because then in that case, hey, take Khal Stephen then at that point, right? Because that was the whole thing with the Jose Barrios deal, right? You had him for a year and a half, and he was great. But you gave up two of your top 5 prospects, albeit it hasn't really turned out that way. So again, Khal Stephen is just a prospect. He's just currency. You never know. He may not turn out to be anything. He may have a really tough time in AA trying to figure it out, and it just may not be a thing. I don't know. That's the thing about prospects. You really don't know. So you're okay with trading most of them for the most part. But then they re-signed Jose Barrios, and I'm like, regardless of what the other guys become, this is a win for the Blue Jays. For Shane Bieber, he's only 30. So he's got a long way to go, and the Blue Jays need to retain starters. They are losing guys at the end of the year. They need to kind of figure out who the hell is going to be starting for them next year. And a perfect example is bringing in a guy like Shane Bieber, getting him healthy, having him pitch for you, having him love the fan base, love the city, love the country, all that stuff, and re-sign him. And just like that, you've got your ace next year. If all goes right, then I'm totally fine here. Khal Stephen, take it a run. But, again, with trading prospects, it's a wait-and-see game. Do I like the deal on the surface? Absolutely. You traded for a guy who's been there, done that, only 30 years old, coming off Tommy John, feels fantastic, great. What's he going to look like when he gets here? It's all a question mark. But I like it on the surface. It's just a wait-and-see game, and we're not going to be seeing it for a little bit here. So, okay. And seeing the way these other teams got better, the Yankees got significantly better, and then the Rays get Griffin Jackson. I'm like, is that just a middle finger to the Blue Jays? Because we're going after Griffin Jackson, the Rays are selling off dudes, and they're like, no, oh, we're going to get him. Like, really? Go shove it, Rays. Thank you. But regardless of that, I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below, because I've given you what Khal Stephen's all about. I've given you what Shane Bieber's all about, and I want to hear all your thoughts down below. Do you like the trades? Do you not like the trade? What do you like? What do you not like about it? Let me know all your thoughts down below. I want to hear it. You know, I want to hear good, bad, all that stuff. Again, if Shane Bieber comes back and is Shane Bieber, and you find a way to retain him because the Jays are probably willing to give him the boatload of money because a lot of money's coming off the books, and fine. I love the deal then, regardless. But it's a wait-and-see game. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and like or don't like the trade, hit the like button, though. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. You guys have not done this already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the trade. What do you like? What do you not like about the deal for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Nation, very shortly as they made another trade. I'm not gonna say what it was if you haven't seen already. I don't know where the hell you're living, but yeah, Louis Varland, Ty France. Screw it, I'm gonna say it. They're Blue Jays. Ty France, I don't get it, but I'll talk to you guys very shortly about that. All right. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the trade. We'll talk to you guys then.